Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Shotgun handoff here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. He picks up the first down but gets drilled on the tackle.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and you're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Oh, it's a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making the catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Smith. Inside the 35. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Swarmed by the defense.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Peoples.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back in motion now. That's reeled in. It's Peoples.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Moore.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Tigers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 42 set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line, it's Williams. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And looking to throw now on first down. Breaks free. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at midfield. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Looking for a receiver. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
It's second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That ball snagged for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Hardy. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Using his legs, it's Hardy. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pop over the middle. It's Williams. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Grab down the middle. It's Williams. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass is intercepted. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's St. Clair. They get to completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. DBs backing off from the line now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. First down for the offense.
First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
The pocket breaking down. They got him again. He couldn't escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, what a move. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big... This offense set up with a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. We'll see how... No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Hit as he released it. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he'll set up to throw. Freshman trying to take a shot, but he put too much on the throw.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Press coverage now from the secondary. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll run it to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play to the outside.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Caught on the outside. It's Smith.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is hot for a big gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Peoples. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Try to pick up the third and short through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Back to throw again. With the catch, it's Peoples. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Buckeyes move into the red zone.
Here we go. Okay, break.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And now the defense able to bring it down.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! This passing game is on fire today.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Ready, fight.
And the offense will just take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how